Welcome to the VCU-ACE From Breakfast to Bedtime video series. Families often struggle with understanding the importance of daily routines and understanding the sheer amount of learning that happens throughout regular, everyday routines. In this video, we'll help families understand what their young child is learning through hand washing routines. Hand washing is an important skill for all young children to learn, and is one that will be used in many different environments and situations throughout a person's lifespan. While learning the act of hand washing alone is critical, it's also important to understand all the other skills a child learns when parents and caregivers teach their child how to wash their hands independently. Let's think about what actually happens when a parent or caregiver helps teach hand washing. First, parents and caregivers often model how to hand wash, and they encourage a child to use imitation. Imitation is an important skill that can be used at home and in the community, but it is especially important in a preschool classroom. The ability to copy someone's actions and movements is critical for learning, and it gives young children an opportunity to practice and master skills. While hand washing may be a simple act families can teach their child, the imitation skills can last far beyond the home. As parents or caregivers model washing their hands or help support their child in learning the skill, they can expose their child to all sorts of vocabulary, including body parts, items in the bathroom, and can use a wide variety of verbs to describe their actions. With children who aren't speaking yet, parents can also model sign language or model pointing to pictures for communication. Next, hand washing provides an opportunity to learn a long sequence of steps. Sequences help a child understand the logical order of what happens first, next, and last, but also helps a child recognize patterns and make sense of more complex tasks. While a child might start by learning the sequence of hand washing, they don't stop there. Sequences are used in stories, in the alphabet, and in our numbering system. Parents and caregivers also expose children to the language of sequences when they teach hand washing. This might include the use of words like first, next, then, finally, and all done. When parents model phrases like, first you need to turn the water on, they are building the vocabulary a child will need to tell a story and describe what happened in a logical series of steps. When parents and caregivers walk children through the steps of hand washing, they also allow the child to practice understanding and following simple directions. While the child is learning, parents might use a one-step direction such as turn on the water. But once the child starts to master the skill, a parent might add two-step directions such as turn on the water and get your hands wet. Following directions is an important skill that children can use throughout the day and at school too. When teaching good hand hygiene, parents or caregivers also help a child understand that they must wash with soap for around 20 to 30 seconds. This can be accomplished while singing the song Happy Birthday, but other songs can also be used or made up. This is a great activity for parents and children to do together. Or caregivers can simply count to 30 while washing and help the child practice good counting skills. Hand washing is also great for teaching motor skills like motor planning or fine motor skills. Motor planning is the ability to think about what you want to do and then do it. Young children are still mastering their bodies, and hand washing is a great opportunity to practice the repetition needed to learn control. The fine motor skills a child practices while hand washing include twisting the cold water handle or pushing up the faucet handle to turn on the water, pushing the soap dispenser, rubbing hands together with soap, turning hands this way and that to get them all clean, and tearing a piece of paper towel to dry off. Finally, hand washing is an important life skill that teaches children hygiene and the expectation that hands should be washed off after certain activities and before others. Hand washing is used at home, in the community, and at school. Helping a child learn why hand washing is so important can be used as part of everyday life, but can also be important during times of illness and disease. Hand hygiene is a critical skill that parents and caregivers can connect to more scientific concepts like germs, disease, and health. Children also receive natural consequences throughout the process as parents and caregivers provide social praise, such as great job, or yay, you did it. As you can see, young children learn a lot from hand washing routines. Some tips for parents and caregivers include: use visual supports to help a child understand the steps of hand washing. A visual strip of the steps can be taped to the mirror in the bathroom and can help the child understand what to do first, next, and last. Include hand washing on the child's daily schedule. Some children may need to see where hand washing fits in their day and how often this may happen throughout the day. It may also be important to use first-then schedules with some children who are struggling with motivation and participation. A first-then schedule helps the child see that while they first must do something they may not really enjoy, like washing their hands, when they are done, then they get access to a toy or activity that they like. Some children may forget to do some of the steps to hand washing and may need to be prompted or reminded of what to do next. Some prompts might include simply pointing to the sink handle, while other prompts might be a quick reminder of turn off the water. Other children might need more support, and a parent might put their hand over the child's as they both push the soap dispenser. When prompting, such as pointing to an item like the sink handle, remember to pause, wait a few seconds, and give the child an opportunity to do it on their own. For more information about what children learn through routines, check out all the other videos in our From Breakfast to Bedtime series at www.vcuautismcenter.org/earlychildhood.